The OR token is not a security. The OR token is not a stock. It is a video game token and is used for in-game purchases in OR-supported websites, video games, and the OR-Forge NFT marketplace. No ownership guarantees a percentage of any ownership of OR Systems Inc., any video games, content, media productions, or other, until options are extended. OR Systems Inc. is a privately owned and operated organization that utilizes blockchain technologies and provides real-world value to the intrinsic video game currency. As such, please ensure you approach the OR token at your own discretion. No one involved in this video is a financial advisor.
What's going on? Sorry for being absent last week.
Yeah, we came up with a new nickname for you. No Mondo.
Don't like
No
it.
Mondo.
Don't like it.
No Mondo. Hey,
Don't like it.
You did grace us with your presence on a really cool cameo at the concert. So I
tried. We got lucky with good seats. For those who don't know, I was at the Dua Lipa concert with the family. She is quite a sight to see, I must say. And we were 2 rows from the floor, so it was like the stage, general admission, and then row 1, and then row 4, well, row 2, right? So it was great. And if I barely threw a tennis ball at her or a football, she would have caught it. Right, but yeah, and I think she waved to me. I don't know. Maybe.
You look like you were having a blast.
Oh yeah, it was fun. The kids were. All the problems went away. All the any problems,
awesome,
any
man.
issues. Especially when you're that close, everyone there is just there to have fun and enjoy, and they kind of forget about everything, and you're just there to have fun.
Yeah.
That's the point of it. That's the point, man.
That is. Hey, who's this guy?
We have a stranger in the room, don't we?
Who's this Lucas guy? Is that the OR System CEO? He's here on mine. I don't know about yours, but he's here on mine. But hey, Lucas, thank you for blessing us with your presence today.
Thanks for having me on, as always.
Of course. Oh man, you hopped on it. We didn't ask you, but we do have a great show for everyone this evening. We have a couple of crazy names, a couple of big names joining our show. I don't know if you guys, know, but we have Tahos Hitman from the community, from from the Telegram groups, from the YouTube channel. He's here. Tahos Hitman. Got to ask him a couple questions. We have Steve McKenna. We do have Steve McKenna.
Yes, sir.
Man,
Steve McKenna.
Steve McKinney, he definitely brings a lot of value to the team. We'll talk about it. But there's a rumor that a famous football coach, maybe a famous college football coach, may be joining us today. It'll be a surprise. We won't mention his name yet.
What?
Yeah, late entry, but honored.
Wild card, I think.
We're not saying Wildcats or anything, but because it's not
hard.
We're not saying that, but yeah, wow, right? That is crazy. For a show like ours to get these big dogs in just in the whole space is amazing. So again, great show. But hey, remember, don't forget, guys, before we get into anything, check out our shop. There's always stuff on the on the OR shop that you can find. The OR token is there.
You also want to go on the shop and sign up for the affiliate program.
Of course.
People use your link.
Why wouldn't you
put that up there, right there. See, sign up for that affiliate program, 2%.
Yeah.
Somebody uses your link.
How does one buy OR, Armando? Can you please explain that?
Here we go. We want to learn.
Yeah, well, there's definitely you can use your card, right? There's coins you can buy with. You can buy it with Binance. You can buy it with Bitcoin. Some Doge. You got Dogecoin, Dogecoin. You got a little ETH. You got a little Ethereum.
You got some
Got
ETH?
You got some ETH. Some
You got some
Ethereum.
ETH?
You could trade it from that. You got anything light? You got anything light? Litecoin. You could do that.
Yeah.
Some Tether, and USD coin. It ain't Apple greenbacks, but it's
We take
green
those
coin.
just in the form of
Yeah.
credit.
Green coin.
And actually, guess what else you could do on that shop now? Thank you to our partners, Amazon, for coming through. So you can now check out with your Amazon account.
Yeah, see that?
What?
What?
Yeah. So we went from PayPal to we can't use PayPal anymore, but now you can use Amazon. I'd rather use Amazon because I'm there every day anyway.
Yep.
Might
That's
as well
easy.
just-
Once you're plugged in, you're good to go.
You're good to go. Good
And
to
cool
go.
wallets you can
GTG.
buy. I always have to shut this off.
You get Cool Wallet there. Cool. Yeah, you can get the Cool Wallets there. You got a link to you got 5% off and all that stuff. So yeah, get your Cool Wallet because you definitely want one of those if you start holding a lot more ore token. Oh, and also don't forget our YouTube channel. Smash that subscribe button. Get an alert. We don't post every hour, so you won't get annoyed. But when we do have something important like this, like Warrior Hour, Warrior Hour, you'll definitely be reminded, and you can give us a little viewing.
Check out the links. Check out the links in the description. There's a bunch of links down there for your reading pleasure.
Gotcha. So, and we got a contest. We'll talk about at the end because I know that we got a lot of submissions actually for the ore contest where we're giving away $10,000 in ore.
10,500, I think.
10,500 in ore.
Get it right.
My bad.
Math is your strong suit, Armando.
We will definitely get to that at the end of the show. But and just a couple quick updates. Lucas, how are things coming along on the development end? Definitely want to, we've had some questions come through on the development end. I know we're getting there. We're there. We're at like the 9-yard line. You see where I'm going with those? We're at like the 9-yard line. We're in the red zone. So where are we at, Lucas?
Oh, it's always a bumpy ride. We are close to the end. We're just literally stitching up some of the front end, the middleware, back end type situations to where the game it should be on track for delivery within the first quarter as we had expected, probably looking somewhere around like the middle of March. I know that's not definitive. I'm not committing to the 15th, the 14th, or the 16th, just the middle of March.
Yep.
And if we come up a little bit ahead of that, that'd be great, right?
Exactly.
It's coming, guys. It's on its way. So
yeah. and hey, if Call of Duty had to delay stuff, I don't see their community yelling at them.
We don't want to cyberpunk this.
Exactly. Oh, by the way, Super Bowl. What'd you guys think of the Super Bowl?
I mean, I got a different version.
Any Cincinnati fans? Any LA fans? What we got?
I actually did not. I had no money on it, so I wasn't as invested into it.
It's about the game. Buddy.
No.
Both were really compelling stories.
Mute.
Yeah. Both of the teams are pretty compelling stories.
I didn't watch it. I gotta be honest. I didn't watch it.
Yeah, I mean, I watched it because I was interested in not only the game but the commercials. But my favorite commercial, kind of tying everything back to what we're doing, obviously all the crypto commercials, but the QR code, which kind of looked like, I don't know if you guys remember the old game Ninja Gaiden, but it was just this little symbol. Yeah. And I'm like, is this a malware? I don't care. I'm gonna do it. So I put my phone, and apparently I entered a contest to win 1 million in Bitcoin. Everyone watching, that 1 million in Bitcoin is this, guys. So do not even bother. Don't worry about it.
It's done.
I might have been.
It's done.
It's already in my Coinbase account. Sorry, guys.
I did notice something. I noticed something you just said too, Armando. You said, "Hey, the QR code. What if it's malware?" You did your training. It's your cyber training that we get to do.
Hey, we're a corporate. Hey, we're this is crazy.
Corporation.
I don't want to. I'm not gonna go on and try to get some malware on my machine.
Hey, I just wanted to recognize that it was in your head, and that was all part of that training, man. It works. The training works.
Exactly.
It does.
It's
Exactly.
cognitive and safe. So.
Yeah.
Nobody ever brags about the cybersecurity training that they have to take for work, you know.
Except us.
Yeah, I can't sit here and laugh about that.
That is true. That is true. Hey, you know, before we get Steve and this the coach on, I'm gonna share real quick one of the contests. Let's see, one of the contest entries here for let's just go with this one from our buddy. You know him, and you know him as well. Let's see here. Is this? Yeah, this is it. Let's go here. We'll share this. Here is, I think you know him, Aries Crypto. Aries Crypto. Like, I don't know if you guys can hear the sound, but here's one of the entries for the, you know, going up for 10,500. One of being one of those winners. Look at that. Look at that. These guys put some work, you know, trying to help promote the OR system. Not only is it the token, it is the system. It is the forge. It is the stealth. It is the token.
Oh, there's so many other things coming too. I mean,
oh man, jeez,
looking like a great mix of graphics from the game and user content.
Oh yeah, if you want to see some graphics from the game, I think this person put that. They put a little of here. Let me fast forward. Oh whoa! Did he
go back?
Did he put us? Look at this.
Let's see this.
Look at this. Look at that team.
Who's
Who
that
wouldn't want to be part of that team? Right?
Pretty cool guys.
I know, and I apologize if it's coming in a little
choppy
on your side, because I am broadcasting it from my machine. But if you just go on Twitter and type in #OrLove1, you will see
hashtag #OrLove1.
Hashtag #OrLove1.
Mm-hmm.
You will see everyone that has put in an entry. So definitely thankful. I mean, I think we have time for maybe one more here. Let's what we got here.
I do wish we could show them all, because they were all really good.
Oh god.
Yeah. I've seen some really creative stuff.
Yeah. Oh, look at this. We have Ryan Mata talking about us. We got Crypto Lifer. We were on with them.
Yeah.
We got this was the first guy that was the first guy. This guy, I don't know if you guys remember Ryan Mata. He was the one that said, "Sell your kids, sell all your old Legos, buy some more.
Get it,
buy some more."
Guy. Crypto Lifer, another great
there's
guy.
Crypto Lifer. Look at that. Oh man. Oh shoot, guys.
Who we got?
I'm gonna stop presenting here. We have, if you can see the name on the screen, Robert Stoops about to join. You guys ready?
Yes, Mr. Robert Stoops.
Oh man, here we go.
You may enter, sir.
Hello,
Mr.
sir.
How are you
going?
How's everybody doing tonight?
Great. How you doing, Coach?
Hanging in there, sir.
Cannot complain. It is better now. It is better now.
I couldn't have made that much of a difference. Believe me, I got a boring life now.
So
you're saying it wasn't boring before?
Hardly.
I can imagine.
So are you going to make us run plays and run laps and I don't know what
drills?
Old drills, yeah.
No, because you guys wouldn't listen to me anyway.
Yes, sir, I would. I'm not messing with you.
That was 30 years ago for me.
Oh man,
I'm not doing no drills.
Oh,
what are you guys doing tonight? Getting ready to kick some butt?
Hopefully make some
progress.
The fun never stops. We're constantly working.
Yeah. Trying to oh wait, I think I just saw Steve come in. Steve, if you're watching,
yes sir.
You might want to join in again. You joined and you disconnected, but we'll entertain Bob as much as we can here. So Bob, for the audience, for our audience who may not know you, do you want to quickly introduce yourself to the OR
community?
To the OR community.
I guess just former OU Oklahoma football coach for 18 seasons.
Nice.
And won a few games along the way. Prior to that, I was at Florida for 3 seasons with Steve Spurrier. Ahead of that, 7 seasons at Kansas State. And still live here in Norman, Oklahoma.
Nice.
And they brought me back for one game here a few months ago to to help OU win one more game, and I'm back to my easy life.
There you go.
Just when you thought you were out, they pull you back in.
They pull you back in.
Isn't that the famous line from The Godfather, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's right.
Yeah, you're not lying. I was out, and then it's like,
Nah,
there's nothing else I can do. I got to go do it.
They pull you back in.
Once you're in the family, you're in the family.
That's exactly right.
Hey, when you're good, you're good. You're good,
That's
you're
true.
good.
That's true.
And hey, Steve, and Steve, thank you for joining.
Yeah,
Well,
Steve McKenny, my partner right there, ready to go. And you know what's funny about that whole thing, me coaching that last game, yeah, everybody's all enthralled about it. This is great, da 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 da, until you lose.
Ah.
No one thinks of that, but I did.
Yeah. They only remember you for the bad things, right? Which is tough.
Well, it's a great story, but you got to win.
Oh yeah.
Man.
Agreed there. Hey Steve, how's it going, man?
doing good, guys. How are you guys? Hey, Coach, how you doing?
All right, Steve.
So Steve, again, thank you for your time. Thank you for bringing Bob on as well. But again, for our community members who may not know who you are, do you want to do a quick intro?
Well, give me just a second here.
Oh, you got to get his voice
Gotta
prepared.
get your players hydrated, Coach. Right? Got to get your players hydrated.
Yeah.
The blue chip performance. I got some scouts watching me, right? So I got to perform. But no, I'm Steve. Grew up in Henrietta, Oklahoma, where Troy Aikman's from. Lived about a quarter mile from me, up in the middle of nowhere, and graduated with 9 people. And then I moved to Oklahoma City, started a limo company, and fortunately found myself into the family of OU, not knowing anything about it other than being a cool fan as a kid growing up in Henrietta. And the first time I got to drive coach, I was like, whoa, awesome. And then, of course, I'm a pretty young guy. I still am sometimes, but anyway, I'll talk about that some other day. But developed that relationship. Only did what he needed me to do. A to B, transportation back and forth, and all these other events over the years. And they've just embraced me. And like you guys were just saying, when you come into OU family, you ain't getting away. I mean, you can try, but you'll forever be connected and you can't run from it. And it's something, it's a winning tradition. And I cannot comprehend why somebody wants to run from a winning tradition. That's not in my DNA. I got OU DNA. I didn't know it, but I got it. Mm-hmm. So I fight until it's done, right? So started with Sustainable Solutions after COVID shut my limo company down, coming in with Bob. Like I said, I stayed in my lane, and I offered it, told him about it, and we partnered up, and here we go. And we've done very well over the last, year and a half, almost 2 now coming up on. So
it's awesome.
That's awesome. That's really awesome.
Well, the bottom line, I get involved with Steve with Sustainable Solutions and air quality, indoor airspace isn't going away. Keeping it safe for everybody. There's going to always be something. And this, when you look at the testing, all the proven testing and by the labs, the quality of labs that have done the testing, all of it together, it keeps indoor spaces safe, and everybody needs that now. And the bottom line, I don't associate with losers. It's a winner. It's already proven when you look at the people that, the huge companies, the great companies that are already using the product. It speaks for itself. And again, the testing is what you really have to look at. And it's proven to be effective to keep indoor, not just air, but surfaces safe. So, these, and Steve will explain how that all works. But it keeps, again, not just the air safe. It's going to keep surfaces and everything around you safe when you're using the product.
Yeah. When you think about it, you got, NASA only has 75 inventions in their Hall of Fame. When they choose something, it's something that impacts humanity, right? So Coach was talking about how it's already been used in major places. It's in the Pentagon. It's the technology, Active Pure Technology is in the Pentagon. And it's in the Cleveland Heart Hospital where they've done open heart surgeries 24/7. Last I checked, you had to fill out a stack of papers to plug in your cell phone to charge up your phone at the hospital. So, you got to do a lot of stuff. So it's proven. It's tested at the strongest lab on the planet in Texas. I'm sorry I had to say that, but they got to have one. So got it. There you go.
Well,
So,
the UTMB, University of Texas Medical Branch, primarily tests for the military and the CDC. Period.
Yeah.
That's who's tested this, and they've proven it to kill the virus in 3 minutes in the air and on surfaces. So anyway, I'm gonna let Steve get into more of it. Appreciate you guys giving me a chance to say hello.
Definitely.
Appreciate you, Coach.
Yeah, we appreciate you taking the time.
Good luck tonight as you guys go kick ass.
Thank you.
And
Thank you, Coach.
Out there, so go get them.
Yeah,
Thank
if
you,
you ever
Coach.
need any help
Thank-
with NFTs, come back and give us a holler, Coach, and we'll be glad to
Yeah.
help you along.
real quick, Coach, before you go, Justin's not on here, right?
Oh no.
Okay. All right. I'll show you that later, Coach. I got a surprise for you. You'll be like, what? Oh, okay.
All right.
Hey,
Good
be
luck
well.
with
Enjoy
you
your
guys.
evening.
All the best.
Cheers, Coach.
Thank
Come
you.
on, Coach.
Peace.
That was awesome.
That's
That was
awesome.
cool, man.
Steve, man, every time we talk, man, you always dazzle me with your connections. You got some, really interesting stories.
There's a limit and a standard, and if I max out, you gotta give me some space when I max out, because I don't know what I'm doing with that, right?
You guys have all played 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon. We got 6 degrees of Steve McKinney.
There you go.
Yeah.
You want to hear my degrees of Kevin Bacon?
Yep.
Real quick,
All right.
real quick. Tell us the Kevin Bacon story.
This is gonna blow your mind. Okay.
Okay. Wow.
The limo company, right? My vice president, Grant Absher, is from where's he from? Little small town where they originated Footloose, Elmore City.
Okay.
Elmore City, and that's where it was originated. Well, his dad was on the board that said no dancing.
Oh.
He had no idea that it was going to be turned into a movie decades later. His dad passed away. I owned a limo company. John Lithgow was one of my clients.
Wow.
He gets a limo. Grant's driving him, has a stack of papers about the history of Elmore City. Lithgow's like, what? Kevin, did you know this? Oh, man, I thought it was a movie. We just did a movie. No, man, look at this guy. And you send him all the info. He's like, whoa. So there's my 1 degree separation of Kevin Bacon. My limo and Lithgow and Big Grant.
There you go.
And
There you
it's
go.
like,
It's a true story then. That game's the truth.
That's crazy. Yeah, John Lithgow is one of my favorites. He's awesome.
Oh, I love that guy.
That's really-
Yeah. He's
That's
great.
incredible, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's incredible.
Oh man. So hey, by the way, Steve, did you catch that Coinbase commercial that I was talking about earlier? Did you watch the Super Bowl?
yeah, that was pretty cool.
Did you point your phone at it?
I didn't. I had a million other things going on.
Yeah.
I know everybody's got their cool things happening, but I got my own cool things too. And I'm watching the other guys because I'm gonna get there, or they're gonna come where I am. The other eventually, we're gonna cross paths.
That's
So,
awesome, man.
My commercial
Absolutely.
on there next year. I can speak it right now. Record that, mint that, and
Mint that.
We'll see.
I got a feeling Orr's gonna have a commercial on the next year's Super Bowl too.
Oh yeah.
Aspirational. We can only
Aspirational. That's the
aspire to
aspiration.
do so well.
If we do, I got an idea. We're gonna put Sean in it, since Sean's the one that likes to be off camera. Anyway.
Yeah.
He'll have him be the star.
Sean will fly up there and kick your ass, Eric. Don't talk.
I know, man. You can hear me, can't you?
Pardon my language. Sorry, I didn't mean to cuss.
You're good.
Yeah. Steve, I don't think a whole lot of people know how you got involved with OR. You mind taking a quick little minute to figure out how we became such bosom buddies?
Well, I'm not sure if my contact wants his name thrown out, but I'll say my contact contacted me to your guy, Justin, and had a couple conversations with him, and it just was like common sense, mind blowing. I've been in learning blockchain for 3 years. I feel like I know what I'm talking about, but inside I'm like, I'm not a dummy. I'll let the smart guy talk, and I'm just going to continue learning. I'll keep him interested enough to bring him in, and that's what I've done. So every time I bring somebody, you guys blow their minds of just like, really? And so So that's how I'm connected to the number 2 blockchain developer in the world for 3 years in a row. He's a good, close, I say close. He's an acquaintance. Let me back that up. I want to try to speak properly, right? I feel like it's close, but I don't know if that's where he's at. But always be able to dip back into some wisdom and stuff. And so being able to surround myself with people that are way more stronger and intelligent and better than me. And what's weird is as I bring people like Coach Stoops in, and one of my buddies that's a 3.8 Harvard business law graduate, and a lady that's over Chickasaw casinos and over her whole career, they are like, man, Steve, you got it going on. I'm like, no, y'all have it going on. I know, the core of OR fully understands that it's a teamwork effort. Nobody, no egos, they're all checked at the door.
Yeah.
And so it gives the ability of the leader, CEO, to be a true CEO, to delegate, trust, and verify that his generals are doing what they're doing instead of me telling the general to do because I think that's the right way.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, you're out in the field, brother. I'll go out there with you, but you're out there. And so you go, and if you want me to come, holler at me, but I support you. What do you need? You tell me, I'll kick it to you. So that's just how I operate life and integrity. And we're all human. We all make mistakes. Nobody wants all of our skeletons ever known or exposed, but that doesn't matter to me. Today is a new day. I'm forgiven. I'm going to be better tomorrow and here on out.
Yep.
If somebody brings up I hope they do, because they're going to talk about my past. You better be talking about my future as well. I'm not that. So, yeah.
Absolutely.
Agreed.
We might be hopping on one of those calls with you tomorrow morning, Steve. But we'll talk about that another time once that is all sewn up and put away nicely.
Yeah.
Your energy's infectious, by the way. I just had to let you know that, man. You're getting me excited, man. That's awesome.
Hey, I see people with a mask. I used to go like, they just don't know. But now I'm like, hey, that's a customer. Hey, let me show you something that you don't have to do that unless you just want to. But I think you're wearing that for a reason. Somebody told you, or you think it's helping you. But let me put this technology in there, and it's going to change your life if you allow it, right? You got to. Yeah. When you look at what technologies are out there, everything is single pass. We hope all the air in this room goes through this machine and hope it's not a hot box when we have to clean it out, because now we got killed, right? But if you put this technology that I have in there, it emits the hydroxyls that smell just like the pure air, like when you're standing next to Niagara Falls and you smell pure air after spring. You don't smell clippings or barbecue or whatever.
Nothing like it. Yep.
If there's one thing we learned from the pandemic, it's like a good quality home base that you can feel safe and secure and breathe healthy air.
Look at your people, the warriors, right? The warriors, how you pronounce that? Apologize, I'm learning.
Warriors.
Yeah.
But they're all in an enclosed area in most cases, 2-3 o'clock in the morning playing Call of Duty or whatever, or in the afternoon. You know the hours that people sit for on end and don't leave. What is their air quality like? And when they get sick and they can't play because they're sick, why? If air is the most essential thing to you, let's call it what it is. In 4 minutes, you slip into eternity. You can go a few days without water, a few days without food, air. I don't know.
Without oxygen.
It's not going far with air.
You got a website or anything you want to let the... I was going to say, do you have a website or anything that the listeners can reference to check more into that?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sorry. I feel like I get on a hyperdrive.
I think we all do that.
I think it's infectious, man. I love it. I love the energy.
Awesome.
You're passionate about what you're doing. That's it's not. Unfortunately, not everyone gets to be passionate about what they're involved in and what they do.
Yeah. I mean, my biggest fear is that I'm ever received that it's not sincere.
Yeah.
Bro, if anybody ever feels like I'm not sincere, please call me out. Check me. Pull me to the side. Not in front of everybody, please. Pull me to the side. I didn't really feel as sincere. Can you elaborate? And I'll go in, and I'll have them crying if they're going to go in.
You know what? It's people's health, man. And how can that not be important? How can you not embrace, the being passionate about people being healthy and breathing clean air? That's incredible, man.
Let me go back to Lucas. The website is www.sustainablesolutions, plural, us.com. sustainablesolutionsus.com. And when you click on the air quality on there, it'll request a password. And if you email us, I will send you that password. The only other opportunity we have is you can download our app on the Apple and the Android store. And it's a free download, and you can find all the information on it, and a really cool commercial that Coach has, and explains the efficacy of the technology. And then you can, for all the studies he talked about and all the importance of air quality. And you can, when you download it, we'll send you that information periodically. And that commercial that he has on there is just like, man, it grabs you by the heart. Yep. And you're like, man, I got to do something here. It ain't going away. And the crazy part, it is massively effective on coronavirus, SARS-CoV-19, that it reduces it to 99.9%, or 99.96, I believe, is the full efficacy of the technology. Everybody, we're not doctors and lawyers and people, so we have a different speech about it. So we may not speak properly, but I want to make sure that we're understood properly.
Absolutely.
If you follow through and you read everything that's on our technology, you'll find out the true value and the opportunity within it. And so that website is amazing. We're also, you see there, Hearts of the Lion, JDME, Major Ed, and John Daly. That's a good buddy of mine. Lost his leg in Iraq and is an American hero. Hoorah! I took him to the Texas Motor Speedway. You think you get passionate about me? This dude is infectious, man. He had, I don't remember, 100,000 people up there. That's a great day to be an American. Hold on, I got a little excited. Sorry.
No. Keep it.
You got too excited. It's fine, man.
Great day to be American. Awesome.
And all these people just ramp up and they cheer and they, hoorah, patriots. Yeah. But that's a great organization too. They're helping us and we're helping them. But man, you guys are amazing, man. I can't wait to continue. I got more things I'm not going to share with you because I want you to stay hungry.
Hey, we got to have you on a future episode, so you can't give away everything, man. We gotta keep it exciting, and we'll have some little mysterious alluding tos, and then we'll have you on next, man. Have you on another episode.
I got a line of guests I'll send you. You tell me who you want next, and I'll go get them.
Can we get John Lithgow? Let
me say this: nobody's impossible. It's up to them, though.
I was only kidding, but you never know. Now I wouldn't expect to be here now in February with you guys on a podcast. I wouldn't have expected that at all. So
Oklahoma is a hideout, right? Yeah. But I was there for in the limo industry for 10 years, and I've driven Gene Simmons, Post Malone, Damon John, Ernest Borgnine, hundreds of others, right?
Another one of my favorite actors. Sorry.
I could go on for hours, but
that's really cool, man. That's awesome. You get to meet these guys, Probably hear some pretty interesting stories from them too. When you
I don't have any. I have some stories and no names as well. That
I bet. You have a lot of businesses. Have you ever considered bringing those other businesses into, the whole blockchain space?
Great, amazing question. I was just talking with you earlier, man, and you enlightened me to something that just like.
Yeah, I did.
I was looking at a $25,000 check on a decision I made to get something done, and I knew that's how much it cost. And then I talked to Armando, and this guy
he gave me 5,000 to kick him in the nards, so he didn't spend $25,000 on what he was going to do. But
did you just say Armando?
I can't try to but yeah, the applications of what NFTs are, right? Not NFTs are it's not just for gaming. Sure, I can buy an in-game item in Call of Duty and bring it over to another game, but why can't I do that with my art, with my music, with my literature, right? Instead of going to a publishing company or a record label. Yeah. Instead of going to a record label like Jimmy and Eric, right? They're great musicians. How hard is it to get a record deal, right? Probably.
It's
probably
pretty hard.
right? But if they just mint their, if they NFT or if they mint their music, and they have 10,000 copies and 10,000 people like it, they can sell it on a marketplace like the Warforge, right?
Yeah.
They can definitely do that, right? If you have art, literature, books, comics, anything, movies, put it all there. You don't need the studios. I mean, sorry, studios. Unless you buy me out, I'm not going to stop talking. But
they move, lead, or get out the way. If they ain't moving, you are up.
Yeah.
Changing technology means changing habits. Some of these studios are getting smart with how they're wanting to do business, and thanks to Steve, we're talking with a couple of associates that we wouldn't have been able to have the opportunity to engage with. So, for that, we're grateful, Steve. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much,
exactly.
man.
Yeah.
All right, we gotta have him on again.
Guys.
We have to have you on again. We got to do a part 2.
Yeah.
There's so much to talk about, man.
I see a few UFC guys that we've in the Warriors team there. I don't know if Justin shared with you some of the ones that I've been speaking to, but I don't know them all as well as I would like to know. But if you know the one that knows them all, I'm not an ego guy. I told you I checked that at the door. I don't need my name out there. Let me bring this cat, and he'll bring the army of UFC fighters. Watch, it's going to happen. Watch.
Can't wait to see that, man. You really are a warrior, man. That's awesome, man. Paving the way, man.
I get juiced up, man.
Yeah.
That's all right, man.
Are we past time here? I see 7.
Yeah, I think it's about coming up on the end of the segment, I believe.
That's up to you. I'll go more.
You just
No, I asked all the questions. I asked all the questions I had. So I mean, is there anything else for? Do you guys have anything else for Steve before we let him on his way and he continues to rid the world of bad air?
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what, definitely. Steve, especially now is the greatest time for you to be in the business that you're in. Making people breathe healthier. We got to have him on again. What's it going to take to get you on a second show?
We'll do a champagne show. We'll do a champagne show after we close one of those deals, Steve.
There we go.
There you go.
We get to where we know we're not in different places, though. We'll be in one. And
Absolutely.
Big screen.
That we will.
Popping bottles and waiting for them to get up to us. Let's go, guys.
Of course.
Yeah.
You have to pull my leg.
Yeah. Well, Steve, thank you so much. We will we'll send you the link for this so you can share it to whomever you want to. We'll put the links to sustainablesolutionsUS.com on the videos, on the
description.
On the descriptions.
Yes.
So definitely people will be able to get there. But I'm not going to say goodbye. I'm just going to say talk to you later because I'm sure we will.
That's right.
See you later.
Of course. Hey, thanks for your time tonight, Steve. We'll talk to you in the morning.
I love
All right, we're back. Whew, I had to clean my throat. But yeah, wow, crazy.
My throat.
That
Bob
was
Stoops, man, that's nuts.
That's crazy. On our show.
Yeah, that was cool.
If he ran for president of Oklahoma, done, landslide.
President of Oklahoma.
Or mayor? You mean mayor? No,
president of Oklahoma.
Oh man,
that would be his state.
Absolutely, man. That was awesome. We really do. We have the best guests. I mean, I really mean that, man. We really had some interesting mix of people on here from all walks of life, man. That guy's got some stories too. Both of them.
Yeah, he does.
Oh yeah.
Steve.
That's only a couple of them that you heard. But I do want to share
Right on.
a newsletter.
Do some sharing.
A newsletter. Hold on here. Let me get this newsletter up here. It took me a little bit to make sure I didn't give any of my info away. Just saying.
Yeah, we can't have that.
Because
Yeah,
can't
we're
do
gonna-
that. All right. And well, here's all my info. No.
Some of you may have gotten it. Some of you may have gotten this email.
Yeah, look at
If
this.
you would like to
Look at
receive
this.
emails like this, please sign up for our newsletter on our site.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say this, man. Look, so now look at people always ask about like when the marketing, what's going on with it. Featured in theCUBE, Computerworld, U.S. News. We're in U.S. News, man. That's
U.S. News and World Report, man. That's a big one.
And and
It's like one as a kid you always saw in all the offices.
I know.
Yeah,
Right.
you're like,
I just want to know who this guy is.
Big
I've
deal.
never seen this guy not in a hoodie.
yeah, exactly. and by the way, Lucas, that magazine brings back horrific memories of being at the dentist because they always had a U.S. News. What I would read as a kid.
Yeah, look at that. Computer World. What are NFTs? I don't know. Go to U.S. News and find out.
That's right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nick will tell you.
That's a huge
Nick will
one.
tell ya.
GameSpace, Pittsburgh Times, Pittsburgh Better Times,
Game
Coin
Space.
Telegraph. Yep.
Yeah, we got a couple more. We'll be sending these emails out more frequently now.
Music Connection, eCrypto News. We can't even stay ahead of it.
There's so much.
Ooh,
Yep.
Dev Diaries, episode 2.
Episode 2 this Friday.
First episode was awesome. I loved it. We got to see ours truly, Jonah Havel.
Yeah, I've been getting requests for
Eric's
Jonah
man
to
crush.
wear for Jonah to wear a tank top during these. It's someone
A wife
spamming
beater?
my email.
Oh man.
So I'm just saying, I don't like these emails. I don't want to see it. I don't know why I keep getting them, but someone's spamming my thing. Tell them to wear this. But anyway, so guess what? Guess who it's time for?
Who do we got?
We got
Oh well,
Got Hitman.
you gotta be,
Tejas
you gotta be
Hitman,
careful.
the
Gotta be
Texas
careful,
Hitman.
man.
He might get
He's
you.
got your number. He knows your name. He
Hey,
knows
Jimmy,
your number. Watch out.
He's
You
in the same state.
you got a moving red dot in your forehead that keeps moving around. What
That's,
is it?
that's Tahos Hitman. He's looking for me. He's gonna get me.
He's gonna be hopping on shortly here.
You got a
but
red dot
man.
on your head.
He's actually adjusting his distance, man. Oh man, I'm a little nervous now. Where is he? He's hiding somewhere, man.
He's coming in. He's coming. Wait.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
whoa,
there
whoa,
you go.
whoa,
What
whoa,
do we got?
whoa.
What do we got? What do we got?
Here we go. Here we go.
Tahos
Watch
Hitman.
out. Watch out. See,
Hey!
he's got a tank top on his profile picture. He should be on the Dev Diaries. Hey, Tejas, how's it going? Can you hear us? Okay.
I think he might be muted or he can't hear us.
Can you hear us?
Yes, I can. Can you guys
Oh,
hear me?
Yes,
There
sir.
we go. There we go.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Scared me for a second, man. So Tahos Hitman, where did that name come from? Who dubbed you? Who dubbed you Tahos Hitman?
Can't talk about it.
Can he?
Sir?
Yeah, I had to change my settings on the
Oh,
background,
Oh,
so-
gotcha.
Can you hear me now? All right, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm still
perfect,
playing on the other
perfect.
one. So the name actually came from doing a job in North Dakota, and I might have been a little upset at the time with the guys, and they started calling me a hitman because of my attitude at the time towards them.
Oh, and it just stuck with
And
you.
I am a resident of the state of Texas, so
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
That only makes sense.
It's my home base.
Hey, bud, how did you find out about? Hey, how did you get into this? How did you find out about OR system? How did you learn
well,
about
I'm going
this?
to blame it on Lord Verhoeven, unfortunately.
He's
That
the
guy,
That
yeah.
guy.
That
I'm
guy.
tired.
Yeah.
Sick and tired of talking about that guy.
I know. So I've known
Love it.
Justin for quite a few years now. I was
Yeah.
kind of his lead on a project, I guess. So he
Mhm.
was a subordinate of mine a couple of years ago on a project outside of Midland, Odessa, out in West Texas. So he's the one that I actually saw him do a post on, I think it was Instagram or Facebook. I don't remember which one it was. And
Mhm.
he doesn't ever, post anything like that. It's just usually pictures. And I saw it, and I've been into crypto about a little over a year, I guess, something like that. And I saw it, and I just hit him up. I was like, "What is that all about?" And he pretty much shilled it to me and sold it on me. So I was
Wow.
like, "I'm all in."
Shilled you.
Nice. Thank you
He
for
shilled
that.
you.
Thank you.
Welcome
He
aboard.
shilled me.
Yeah.
It's
He
Justin's
shilled
fault.
When wings.
Yeah, right.
What other types of projects were you involved prior to putting everything on us?
Yeah, not much really. Just some, putting a little bit on Bitcoin on occasion and Ethereum and just the normals. Nothing like going in like I did with Ore for sure. Just
Nice.
some side. What I tell Justin is a good night at the bar. Just putting some good bar spin money instead of blowing a couple of $100 at a bar. Just put it over to the side into crypto instead.
Yeah. I mean, other than, you know what the Ore is about, right? I'm sure Justin probably talked your ear off, unfortunately, about the Ore system. But do you know the other applications that it can be used for, like the Ore system? Sure, there's the Ore token, which is a utility token that we use for gaming and the Forge and NFTs. But what about like other applications that the Ore system is used for?
Right. So what really sold me, in fact, because I looked at it, I'm not a gamer. I don't play video games. I don't even own one. Don't even have anything on my phone. But I'm an investor into things that I think would work, of course. So I looked at it like when I saw like the Ore SDK, and I was like, wait a minute, you can implement this in the back end of something and be able to spread it across multiple different platforms. That to me sold it immediately. I was like, I get that because I can see the bigger picture, and going, that's a game changer to be able to share it like that.
Right.
So, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we routinely interact with business applications and outside of the video game domain, and there's countless applications for blockchain in the business arena, regardless of industry. So it's really neat technology to apply towards a litany of requirements.
Sure.
We had a call recently with a firm that was looking for immutable data transfer on blockchain. So that was one of the more recent endeavors that we've been on outside of the video game segment.
Yeah.
Right. And blockchain to me as itself is a game changer because I can transfer money via blockchain to somebody or move it around. I don't have to go from my Wells Fargo to my Chase Bank and it take a whole day. It's instantaneous. There's very low user fees, depending on which one you're using, like say XTZ or something like that, Tahos, right? It's super low and it's a no-brainer to go to the blockchain eventually for everybody.
Right.
Yeah, if we can do it faster, more efficient, and more secure. Not saying that we're not doing it faster, more cheaper, and more secure. But yeah, who wouldn't want to use that, right? And that's just things that we're looking into, right? So yeah, the other than so yeah, there's other applications and this whole NFT. NFTs. Do you own any NFTs, or are you looking into NFTs?
I do own some NFTs. Might have got them out of the Forge. Just saying.
Maybe because if you were going to say some other marketplace, I'm like, why are we talking to this guy?
So I actually did own some out of another marketplace, but I got in them when I actually owned some out of the Vive marketplace with comic books and stuff like that, where they do the airdrops, which I think is a fantastic idea, even from your side of doing an airdrop for, say, like a gun or something like that could be used in Osiris Protocol later. I think doing it, whatever it may, airdrops to promotes marketing as itself, right? That costs you very little on the back end, right? I was doing some airdrops on the Vive and everything else, but then I saw like, wait a minute, there's bots in this that are really taking over, and I was like, I'm out, and I actually sold all of mine and got out of it. But yeah, I saw the comic books and the everything else, and people are just spending crazy money on some of those things.
Yeah,
crazy money.
Some of the news articles I see are out crazy.
But yes, to answer your question though, yes, I do own some NFTs. They are in the Warforged right now. I might have got some of the limited edition rifles in there, and I think I told Eric via DM that I was going to save those and I'm going to let some trust fund kid pay me here in about 10 years, and I'm going to retire nicely off of one of those things.
Oddly enough, there is a reseller market coming up about because of these NFTs for basically an eBay style reseller listings.
So it's not going to be on OpenSea then, right? Because we won't have to do it on OpenSea. It'll be inside Forge then.
Well, I'm saying just the industry trends. Companies are allowing resellers the availability to turn around and sell NFTs that they own or that they create in different sites. So it's really interesting secondary market that's coming about from the NFT space.
Gotcha.
NFTs. Eric, I thought you were.
Yeah, I was actually going to ask. So, speaking of, I too am like you. I'm not as big of a gamer. I mean, I play games, but not games that involve NFTs. I'm going to be learning. These guys are hopefully going to teach me, and they're not going to
whatever, man.
Easy KE.
With your thoughts on other applications for NFTs other than video, since you're not much of a gamer, like as Armando said earlier, NFTs being books and movies and that, like, are other application ideas or other ideas on where NFTs can go instead of being in-game items?
To me, it's pretty much anything, and it promotes stimulus in itself, right? There's only a limited resource of what we can actually like physically have. You turn something into an NFT, and that you can be carried with you for life. So let's just say you unfortunately lose your goods of painting of that your uncle or grandfather or something made for you, right? You turn that thing into an NFT, you've got that for life because now it's on the blockchain. It's, you could physically hold that thing and cherish it for the rest of your life, turn it into a 3D model, the whole 9 yards. So
any opportunity for original content to be produced on the Forge is an opportunity for content creators. Come one, come all. You can use it to establish ownership of your property. You can create an NFT of your Rolex. You can sell said NFT along with the watch. You can do. There's a bevy of opportunities in this field.
Yeah. Gotcha. I like what I'm starting to understand. It took me a little bit to understand, why NFT, but I think it's more us as in the social aspect, right? We want to belong. We want to be part of some community. We want to, like, why do we want to like on a post? Why do we want a 20,000 followers, right? It's sort of like that. So now there's only 8,888, I don't know, the Playboy Rabbitars, right?
Sure.
And I want one. I don't know why, it brings back memories of me looking at my uncle's magazines, right? But maybe one day they'll invite someone to the these Rabbitar holders to the Playboy Mansion. I want that invite, right? Maybe I want to know that I would be invited, but maybe some weirdo is going to pay me 20 times more than I paid for that invite to the Playboy Mansion. But it's only for those NFT holders, right? So again, I think it's just that I just can't believe how much it's grown exponentially in the past like half year.
Yeah.
Right. Just
right. And to me, you have to get ahead of it as it is because I sit there and look on Twitter, look at something like Alex Becker's going, it's going to be a $5 billion industry alone this year. Mm-hmm. Hey, I want a slice of that pie.
Yeah.
Even if it's just a small percentage.
That's a big pie.
1% of $5 billion is not chump change.
No.
Yeah, I was going to say that's a big pie, man.
Right.
I'll take half.
And that's just on gaming and NFTs alone.
Right.
So to me, it's like this is a double whammy when you have the OR system as itself. One, you have a game console coming out. Two, you have NFTs. So that's two. That's a win. That's 100% to me.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're looking for that one-stop shop applications for all things NFT gaming.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
All in one. We want to be the next Xbox Live or better, right?
That's true.
I like this conversation because it does show. Like when I first jumped into this crazy circus called OR system, I thought blockchain was only limited to like financial. The financial world, crypto and that, but it actually it's actually, there's so many other applications for it. And with NFTs,
For sure.
I only thought, okay, digital art or video game item. And that's And then now you're looking at all these. It's like, oh my God, you could do anything with this.
Anything.
Blockchain and NFTs. Yeah, so that's why I'm glad you brought that up, because I'm a gamer, but I'm an old school gamer. That's not not like the new games. So
yeah, the utility that's coming with it, like you can get free merch, you can go to a Steve Aoki concert, right? It's like, huh? I don't even know who that guy. But I'm just saying the things that you're reading, right? It's
right.
You're belonging somewhere.
Right. But if going back to video games, imagine World of Warcraft being NFT items, stuff like it's, I don't know, just crazy. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Armando.
But you did.
I did. Oh my God, man. We're gonna make an NFT about on that.
Right on.
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on. Is my mic on? No. So I mean, Tejas. So again, I know it's time is valuable, but we want to thank you for your time. Again, we value your time. On the community. We see your posts. We thank you for watching all our AMAs or podcasts, whatever you call these things.
Right.
Definitely appreciate it and definitely help you.
No problem.
Appreciate you shilling. You got shilled, so now you're trying to shill for us. Yes. So again, appreciate you and appreciate all that.
Yeah. I do have a question for the team, and since Lucas is on here, this will be a great one.
Of course.
What is the long-term 3 to 5 year goals for OR outside of the SDK, Forge, Osiris Protocol, etc.? What do you envision in the future, and subsequently, where are we as investors being led? What path are we headed down?
That is a great question. Ultimately, long term, we've made no bones about it. We'd like to be a publicly traded company. Our roadmap is we don't have the foresight to extend past 6 months right now, but we're increasing in capability every week. We're incremental, making milestones, meeting our benchmarks, measuring what we think success would look like versus what we're doing. And adapting our plan along the way as we make progress. First step is getting this game out. Honestly, it's been the gorilla in the room. Everybody talks about it all the time. We'd love to be able to come out and say, hey, definitively, it's going to happen on day X. We can't do that because this is a relatively new technology, and there's certain nuance involved with it that can't be foreseen, or certain circumstances present themselves in someone's personal life that takes them off task, that throws a chaos into an organized system. We would love to expand our ability into blockchain as a service to business industry segments. We had a great productive call today with a firm that wants to do some good things on blockchain with some of our proprietary technologies that we're rolling out. We're still heavily focused on the gaming segment, because that's the girl that brought us to the dance. So we're going to dance with her as long as she'll let us. And then from there, honestly, the aspiration is to put out a console, and have representation on chain as ultimately another participant in the video game market. That's ideally. When you look at our 3-year plan, that kind of fits within that window. We're also starting to set the conditions to receive external investment so we can scale faster. We just recently rolled into the corporate structure in January, which allows us to have the ability to offer convertible notes and safe documents to anyone who's eligible to invest on someone's behalf. So we're setting the conditions for what success will look like in 22. We're staying on top of Nick's technical roadmap. Sure, there's hiccups. Nobody's going to bat 1,000. We're new as a company, but we learn when we stumble and we let slip a date that never meant to see the light of day. We deal with it. That stuff happens. All this could be background, but it's not. It's forefront. This is a really interesting stuff. Case study wise for modern business creation. Years from now, there's going to be 18, 19-year-old kids sitting in college talking about the social impacts of your communities when you're building businesses on chain. It's different. They didn't do this stuff when I was 21, 22 years old in college the first time. It was completely different. It's a fun ride, really frustrating, really rewarding, and just all in all, we're out here to be good stewards of the community. Ultimately, because my kids play games.
Right.
So we want to put our best foot forward and offer the opportunity for everybody to grow as a community.
Well said.
Thanks for your candor on that. I appreciate it from the investor side. Thank you.
Yeah,
we appreciate you, man.
Yeah, we don't ever want to feel like we're turning the community off. It's really hard to prioritize some of those opportunities to engage, because there are certain things that need to be a little bit closer hold, but we want to share. I would love to be able to get on there and let everybody know how that meeting went, but unfortunately NDAs kind of keep those conversations candid.
Yeah,
I mean, I look at my Apple iPhone. Right. I look at my Apple iPhone, honestly, and it releases a new iOS, and then a week later, I'm getting pushed another update to it. So I completely understand it from that side. I mean, it happens. You're going to have snafus in the back end.
Always.
It just, and you're just trying to put out the best product to begin with, to start with. So I respect that, because that's what y'all want to do. So,
thank you.
Thank you guys.
Stay the path and keep the faith.
That's right. Man.
Yeah.
I just turn off my trust wallet so I don't look at it. That's it.
There you go.
Makes sense.
Not the only one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm sure everybody does. So thank you guys for having me on.
Thanks so much for your
time.
time.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, man.
All right.
Have a good one.
Have a good night.
That was awesome.
Man,
that was
we
really cool.
we were in Texas all day today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we were.
Oklahoma.
Oh no, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
We're
Stoops, man. Bob Stoops. That was cool.
Man, Bob Stoops.
That's
I'm
pretty
gonna
cool.
hop off and call my good friend Roy and brag about it.
Nice.
All right. We should have Eric. We were gonna say you should probably ask him how coaching in Texas was. So that would have been funny. We probably would have yelled. His hand would have been through the thing and slammed you on the desk there.
OTSS, only the strong survive.
Man, what a night! What a night! What a night, guys! It was. Man, I missed this last week. I missed this. I almost forgot what to say or how to act. I was like, wait, what am I doing here?
This is Mondo Appreciation Day because you weren't here last week.
That's right, man.
We saw how appreciative we are of your efforts.
I try.
We got through it, Armando, but I'm not gonna lie. There was a few times I'm like, God, if Armando was here, this would just work out, man. He would just know what to do.
It looked okay.
No,
I didn't watch.
I thought we did fine.
Why would I watch it? I wasn't on.
Everybody did fine. Everybody did great. Everything went off without a hitch.
Yeah.
But it's always welcome to have you back.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Man, yes, Gina. It looks like it's done. Yeah, I mean, it's not done yet. You know why? You know why it's not done yet?
We got to talk about the contest.
Yes.
Yeah, let's do that.
So, we do have our list of top 10 winners. However, so we have our list. It was closed, I think, as of 8 p.m. Eastern or 7 p.m. Central. The contest was closed. We have our list of folks. However, we just, we trust, but we just want to verify. We want to make sure that, because, as we did some research within some of the Twitter postings, we saw some bots. We saw some accounts that had no followers, and that's not fair.
Accounts that were made like in February of 2022, which is obviously they were made to pump their own video.
Again, but not all accounts did that. Not all entries did that.
No.
So it's we're just going through it with a fine-tooth comb. Like if you're remember that scene in Spaceballs when they combed the desert.
What'd you find?
We ain't found. So we found a couple. We found a couple of anomalies that we have to just double check, right? We want to make sure the contest is fair, but we appreciate all the entries a lot, and obviously the top 10. We will be posting those on our socials as well, saying, hey, these are the winners. Go check them out.
We'll be hitting you up through DM on Twitter too. So
yes,
we'll hit the winners up.
We'll hit the winners up on their true account. Excuse me. No, but again, so we have the winners. It's locked down. we just have to verify that yes, all of those entries were as expected through our rules, right? So unfortunately, if they were not, if there were some of the rules were broken, or we noticed that 100 of the retweets were bots, obviously that's going to disqualify you because that isn't right. So again,
can you at least tell me what place I'm in? What place did I get?
0.
Easy kill Eric. When you walked in the room, man.
Easy kill Eric.
Easy kill Eric. EKE. Don't even try, Eric. Don't even try, Eric. Don't even.
I know what Hitman was thinking when he got on screen. He looked at me and said, "Just too easy."
There it is. Easy kill Eric. Yep. Sorry, buddy. Just go wander around the room so someone could like shoot you or kick you in the nards or something.
You recently watched? Oh my God, what is that one called?
Goonies.
Monster Squad.
What's
Close,
Monster Squad?
Close to Goonies. You never saw Monster Squad? Great one.
Yeah. I'm young, bro.
The Nards. Oh.
You're not that young. Not at all. I'm coughing. I'm tired. I'm sleepy. It's 9 p.m. Eastern. I'm tired. I'm usually in bed. You know how hard it was to stay awake at the concert? It was really easy to stay awake because it was
either way
loud as all get up.
So we will
like
definitely.
Virgin daiquiris were flowing too.
We're definitely gonna have to go through these entries though, for sure. We're gonna go through them with a fine-tooth comb and just make sure that we're not being flim-flammed.
Exactly, because it's a lot. It's 10,000.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah,
it's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money. We want to make sure that those who did it right, did it, and we'll win.
Perfect.
Wings for life, yes.
Wings
for life. Oh, and yeah, by the way, I don't know if you guys saw that video that Ram and Justin posted with the wings, right? They had like that whole table of wings or something. That's an appetizer, guys. Really? That was your meal? Please. It was like 20 wings. I'm like, come on.
Hey, Armando,
that's an appetizer for me, man.
Armando, you're gonna have to go up against those guys one day.
Dude,
man.
I'll double down on that. It doesn't look. This guy can eat. I'm just saying, this guy can eat. Man. You don't know where. I don't know where it goes, but this guy can eat.
We'd also like to remind all our viewers that you can buy our token.
Oh, where?
At our site. At or-system.com, and it is definitely, you will save 3%.
Now with Amazon.
Amazon Pay. Look, we just got the news today. See the things we're just trying to make it easier for you guys.
Thank you, Amazon, for coming through for us, so people can check out. Thank you.
Hashtag Amazon. Thank you. If you're a Prime member, look at that. Oh, look at what we got.
Hold on, Jay. You know what? This is too cool not to share now. I got to see this. I think I was the first person to see this.
Oh boy.
Oh, yes, I am.
I hope the OR community has 20 minutes to wait.
Wow.
I don't.
Is it up yet?
All right. How about it? Hold on. No. I'm pulling this up. Keep talking. Jimmy, what can we buy our tokens with, by the way?
Oh, come. Look at this guy.
Money?
With money?
It's still lit up, man.
You could buy with Binance.
There we go. What do we got? Ooh.
New hat, man. Yeah.
Oh, look at that hat.
Isn't that awesome? Those are cool,
I like the plaid. Look at that.
I do too, man.
Yeah, that's very nice. Very nice.
Oh, they're cool. Yeah. And he has there's a green version of it too, and I think what you just
the green one's pretty hot.
Yeah, they're cool, man.
Where's the green one?
Yeah, and
hang on, he wasn't ready apparently.
No, it was not. Of course not. Am I ever? And for all those little warriors out there, Jimmy.
All you little warriors, like you having a baby.
Look at that.
Can we get adult size onesies?
We need adult size.
I'll take an adult size onesie.
We could probably get those made, Lucas.
Look at that. Come on. Look at little warriors, man. Come on. Isn't that awesome?
Look at that little badass. That's a little badass.
Yeah, that's great.
You know what I think is more interesting are those tabs that I saw. What are those tabs? Look a little risque, man. Look at that. Oh, we could pause the replay. I'm just saying.
Oh boy.
I am that guy.
Don't give anybody any ideas, Armando.
Yeah, right. How about it? Jimmy, if anything happens to me, delete my history on my browser. Anyway, thank you guys so much.
Yes, thank you. And again, everyone, thank you. Thank you, Bob. Thank you, Steve.
Thanks to Coach
Thank
Bob.
you, Tejas.
Thank you, Tejas and Steve.
Wow. I'm still shocked that thank you. I mean, again, and
cool.
and of course, thank you, Justin, for giving us some content for this evening. We were just messing with you when we say that we don't want to speak to you. I'm not really. I'm just saying that for the show, but I really am done with the guy. Just kidding, man. Just kidding.
We love you.
Just kidding. And if you guys ever do come to Miami, or if I ever do go to Texas, we will win wings, and you'll see that
wings.
It's on. I mean, again, I'm still waiting for the photo of the actual dinner. That appetizer was cute appetizer. Some wings, some boneless wing. That's cool. Some celery.
Digging this hole, man.
I'm just saying. I was waiting. Like I didn't see anything else. I thought things were bigger in Texas, but those wings look like chicken nuggets.
We'll see.
All right, guys. Well, thank you, everyone. Thank you for the millions and millions watching. And
like and subscribe.
Smash the button
down below.
Remember, 5% off all our branded merchandise.
Yes, sir.
You know what we keep forgetting to mention? Our Yummy partnership. Damn, that's like there.
Yeah,
I just can't wait.
And that's huge. That's huge.
Ginormous.
See the logos up here. We hang with Yummy. See up there? We hang with Yummy.
Yeah. I even got some Yummy.
Nice.
They're on the cusp. They're on the cusp of their staking deal getting ready to go live. So let's keep a lookout for that. We'll see if we can't get Corey back on.
We got to get Corey back on.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
No, I can't get Corey back on for some reason. My daughter and wife paid too close attention to that episode. Corey was on. I'm like, yo, who's this Corey guy? Why is my daughter watching? Jeez. No Corey. Or Corey is allowed. No video.
Yeah.
That's stipulation.
Can't fault him for being a handsome guy, and he's intelligent.
Oh man! All right, fellas. Well, thank you so much, Lucas, for spending some time with us.
Lucas.
Thank you, James. Thank you, Eric. Really appreciate it. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate everyone watching, and we will see you next week on the Warrior.
Cheers, folks. Love you guys.